Hope it's been a good year, my friends, because I've returned to darken your doorway with some new Digimon art videos. This time I wanted to do something fun. You know how some Digimon have female counterparts? Digimon and Angiwomon, Devimon and Lady Devimon, Beelzemon and Beelstarmon?
Yes! Yes!
But I'm of the opinion that we could always use more! Like sure, 2024 gave us some cute ones like Cinderellamon and Queen Beemon, but it's already this late into 2025 and they haven't shown us a single thing. And that's why I'm giving some of the most iconic Digimon female counterparts. Up first is Wargreymon. Now while I'll definitely be going for something cuter, let's focus in on the most iconic part of the Mon. Those big meaty claws of his. Big hands are definitely traditionally a masculine trait, but I'm going to keep those front and center. Thinking of it, I might double down on those mitts. Wargreymon has this back shield that kinda looks like wings, but ultimately, we can easily be distracted when we see him from the back.
Squidward, try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
With these in mind, I present to you Conflagraymon, a Mega Level Digimon. This warrior Digimon is known to control the lava force of digital world. Her calm, almost gentle manner belies an intensity that vaporizes those approaching her while mistaking mindfulness for weakness. Those struggling against the harshness of the digital world's wilds know her as a savior. With Wargreymon using Gaia Force, and Wargreymon X using Poseidon Force, I thought Lava Force would be fun way to be similar but different. Like I said earlier, I moved the back mounted shield to the front integrated into the gauntlets, letting them be both attack and defense and really emphasize their importance in the character design. Now I know some of you might be wondering about the tail. It ain't that deep, I just think they're cute. Moving from adventure into tamers, let's look at Gallantmon. Thinking about it, we have fair few night-themed Digimon, but I don't think any of them are definitely women. I guess you could count Queen Chessmon, and I can see why a lot of people would bring up Lord Nightmon due to its voice in certain dubs, but in the original Japanese voicing, it was a male voice. If we ignore Cyber Salute, so that only counts as half point. And this is how I got to Justimon, a Mega Level Digimon. After a grueling battle with Death Xmon, Justimon received a crippling blow so powerful it permanently damaged its data. It continues to use its two-handed sword, training the remaining functional arm to the point of perfection, dreaming of its day of vengeance. So I went into this design wanting her to have a Dragon Slayer-sized weapon to be different from Gallantmon's lance and shield. Plus, I was inspired by Knight Artorias' boss fight from Dark Souls. Like a character who puts all her points into attack, ignoring all the injuries and going all out to see who has the last remaining HP. And as you might tell, the name pulls from Gallantmon's Japanese name, Digimon. Duke matches to Duchess, but if I had to do an English dub name, it could be Gracemon? Leave a comment with what you'd name this one down below. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit the subscribe button to make sure you see more. Oh, and before leaving Tamers, there is one more character I need to get my stylus on. Justimon. Sentai are no strangers to Team of Heroes. Digimon never gave their caved scarfed savior a teammate. While you could put lovely Angelmon as the partner, that one is part of the angel species and give me more magical girl vibes than specifically Sentai. Plus, I feel kinda guilty only making a villain for the archetype with Nememon here. So let's add a boon companion to this family with Justikaramon, a Mega Level Digimon. A hero to the weak and the horror to the wicked. Justimon shows no mercy to its foes, using its long left attack to shoot, punch, and skewer its way through evil Digimon with such enthusiasm that Justimon sometimes needs to rein it in. Unlike Justimon's transforming right arm, I decided that Justikara's arm would be all-in-one device, with not only the obvious iron fist, but also wrist-mounted cannon and forearm blade. And for the final illustration, Leomon. We could use at least one that isn't just human in a costume. Even if Leomon is human in a costume, in a different, furrier way. Anyway, we all know the striking visual difference between male and female lion. So let's leap right in with Lady Leomon, an ultimate level Digimon, known as the Queen of the Beast. It prefers to act as a teacher for Leomon, who seek true power over petty territorial squabbles as a calming mediator for those Digimon who have forgotten the value of peace and justice. Like Digimon, I gave this one a stage higher than its male counterpart. And like Lady Digimon, I made the name super indicative of what's going on. And while male lions get to be the mascot for how cool the animal is, those of us who've watched a nature documentary or two know it's the females of the tribe who do the hunting. So I wanted a character that does the hard work of keeping the peace, instead of wandering around with magic sword and hoping to find the villain. And that was my take on making 4 female counterparts for existing Digimon. I hope all of you enjoyed enough to leave me a like and a comment, telling me your favorite one for either design or lore. Or just leave an idea for which other Digimon should get a counterpart. Of course, if none of them hit your fancy, leave a comment telling me where I could improve. And if you'd like to see future videos, make sure to subscribe, and as always, I hope to see you all sometime soon.